And so, welcome to Crafty Liz CreeAtions. Today we'll be making a wreath on the Unique and the Creek oval board. Here's the oval board. I'll be using tinsel, these twist PVC ties for this. You'll need 20. And I'll be adding, this is a sign and ribbon set from uniqueandthecreek.com. They do still have this on their website. So it comes with this sign and these ribbon. So I did cut these at 14 inches, 15 each. And there we go. And put that aside, and we will, this is the mesh I'll be using, the black horizontal white stripe and the black and orange window pane mesh. So I did cut these at 17 inches for the outer row, and for the inner row I did cut these at 15, and I'll show you, and I'll let you all know why when I get to that part. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be adding the PVC ties onto the board. So I'll just go ahead and bend them over like that. So how I'm going to add these is, I think I'm going to add these here. Okay, just put them in there, just like that, and pull up. And every other is what I'll be doing for this. If I can stick them in the hole. So whenever you're, you have a question, you can go ahead and ask. I do love helping out my fellow wreath makers for any questions that they might have. If I can answer, I love helping out. So, and I love the boards, and I'll keep using the boards until I go tired of them, which I'll probably won't. Adding the PVC ties onto the board. I thought you might want to see this part. I would have done this before, but I thought you might want to see how I add them, just like that. Okay, and the last one on the outer section. So altogether there's 20 PVC ties, and then there's 10 on the outside, and then there's 10 on the inside. So every other, again, just like that. Okay. Oh, that one's just running away from me there. Hopefully you can see that. I think you can. So there it is. So I might have a mess here. Here's how I add my PVC ties. There's the mess again, cut at 17 inches. And there's a reason why I cut this 17 inches. Because I want the mess to be a little bit bigger than the middle part. Because the middle part is going to be a little bit crowded, and so that's why I cut the mess a little smaller for the middle 10 PVC ties. Okay, so we're not gonna use these yet, so we're doing the outside ones first. So how I'm gonna do this is, I'm gonna start over here at the top where the divided holes are beside, is where I'll be starting. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab the black mesh, which is cut at 17 inches again, and I'm just gonna ruffle it up from here to here. What that means is I'm gonna pinch and pleat, just like that. And this one, I'll clip this one, and we'll go on to the other one, the orange and black. And this one, I'll be doing the woodland ruffle. And what that means is I'm gonna do 1, 2 pearls, rolls, 1, 2. So I'm just gonna pinch and pleat from here to the pin, pinch and pleat, just like that. And I'm gonna pin this together, okay? So I'm just gonna grab my ribbon, 1 each, and I'm thinking I'm putting the black with the white polka dots at the bottom and the orange diagonal at the top. Get that ready and grab my ruffle, and I'm just gonna put this right there, and I'm gonna grab this. I wonder how I should put it, this way or this way. Let's see, let's tie this down. Press down and turn halfway, and then I'm gonna add this way, and I'm gonna press down and turn. And here I'm gonna add the ribbon, and the ribbon is cut at 14 inches, and this is where I'm just gonna continue twisting this and cut it off. And that'll be that for the outside row. That's what I'll be doing 9 more times on the outside row. Then I'll do another one here with you, and then we'll just go ahead and I did make 8 of the ruffles and the woodland ruffles. I'm just gonna fold this and pinch and pleat all the way up there. So this is the ruffle, just a simple ruffle. Put this down. I'm not gonna move this up or move it aside. I'm just gonna put it down, just like that. Can you see this good? Hope you can. Okay, make sure I press my mess down so it'll be flush onto the board. And I'll grab this and do the woodland ruffle. Should have gotten my ribbon ready. Clip. Okay. Just like that, all the way around. We'll come back and mess with the ribbon after. I'm just going to get those off and push them down. Just like that. Okay. Continue on with the other ones. I did make them up again already. finishing up the outer rows for this Halloween themed wreath that we're working on. And yeah, I just like adding this mess on top of the plain mess, plain horizontal white stripe black. I like how it looks. I like how poofy it is because the sign, where's the sign? This sign, it's an MDF, it's a wooden sign, so it's a bit heavy, so it'll sit just right. It'll be good support when I add a couple meshes. So a couple rolls of mesh is what I'm using for this design, and again, I love how it looks. Love, love, love. There's the outer, what's going on here? So the outer part, first 1 and 2 holes are already done. I cut the inner part. We're gonna be doing the inner part now. Okay. So 10 each of the mesh. I cut these at 15 inches because they're a little bit closer together. The holes are closer together now for that inner part, and that's why I cut them a little shorter. But certainly you can divide 20 pieces of mesh by 360, and I think you'll be getting what, between 17 and 18 inches. 17 inches is probably best number to cut them, because you might end up, sometimes a roll of mesh is shorter than what it says on the package. So that's how I'll be doing the 15-inch cuts here, the same way as the outer ones. Just like that. And I'll be adding 1/8 ribbon per twist tie. So 5/8 of these now, so 1/8 per PVC tie is what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna move these down when I go in and add my ruffle. Move this down like that, and find a PVC tie and just add it in there. I believe I'm just gonna add this on top. Yeah, I'll do that. And give it half a twist, and I'll add 1 ribbon. And I think I'll add the black one. And just like that. So I'm just gonna add the mesh sideways, both of them. Just like that. Hey. So this way. Fall, Halloween, Christmas, and Valentine's videos on how to use an oval board. It never worked. So, I don't know. I'll probably look into that video again and see what's going on. And I thought I was going to give you all a treat. Okay, so we did the orange diagonal. I do the polka dots now. Still be watching. Oh, nice, thanks. California is 2:30. California is an hour back than us. I know that. The reason how I know is because I watch Cat's Creations. I used to, but she has a different time zone now, I think. Okay, next one is this. So I am moving the mesh back downward here when I add my my mesh in there. So pretty. I like the black and orange. It's so, what do you call it? So Halloween-y. And I'm adding the ruffle face down, and I'm adding the woodland ruffle with the ruffles up. Is what I'm doing. You can see. Oh, there we go. Half a twist. And then I'll add the orange ribbon. Just like that. So pretty. I like it. Okay. Let's add that in there. And have a twist. And we'll add our polka dot ribbon. Escondido. Twist, 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 twist. There we go. These are just too happy. And this is getting so big. It's not for me. So last ribbon. Last ribbon, last ribbon. Okay. So that is so pretty, isn't it? So it looks like with all the mess in there and the ribbon. I don't add the sign. The top part is over here. Add the sign right there. Right there or right there. That's lays perfect on top the mesh. Just, yeah, in the middle is good. Very impersonal. What I did with this is I just added staples, 2 staples each on both sides, and some glue. So be adding the sign, or maybe here, so we can put a bow. Yeah, right here, the 2 holes that has nothing on it. I'll put them up there. So this is the fun part of making a wreath, is finding the holes that you say you're going to be adding your sign. I think it's right here. Come on. Do that right. Yes, I did. So I'm just going to pull it just a little bit, not too tight, because I don't want to squash the mess too much. There we go. That one is attached. Like that. We'll go in and fix up our ribbons a little after. Right now, let's make a bows. Is it a tie? Simple. So 12-inch tail. Just one bow for this one. Oh, just a little left in there. I love it when I use up all the ribbon with the sign and ribbon sets. So that's 6-inch loop, 3 on each side. So let's do 12-inch tail again for this one. And we'll do 5.5-inch loops, 2 on both sides. for the orange and white. I think I will. Ooh, so thick. So one loop each for this one. Same thing, 12-inch tail. What am I doing? Oh, I was almost confused there. Will I have enough? Tell me I'll have enough. So 5 inches. I think I will. I have enough. I have enough. I have enough. 5 inches. Oh yes, perfect. I have enough. I'm so happy. This is so good. See, it's all gone. Love it when I use up all the ribbon. I want to sign in ribbons. This one. Should I do one more middle loop? Nah. I will. Sorry, I'm a little bit indecisive here. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So about a 3-inch middle loop for this. Okay. Set that aside. We'll grab our zip tie. Zip it up. Come on. There we go. I need a couple of these pipe cleaners. I'm just gonna feed that pipe cleaner through if I can. Did I zip it up too tight? I think I did. Oh man. No worries, I got my needle. There we go. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. And here I'm just gonna fluff it out. I'm gonna add it. These 2 holes. This hole and this. This right there. Where the PVC tie is, right here. And then I'm gonna feed the other pipe cleaner around the board using my needle. There we go. I was getting worried there for a bit. I couldn't find that hole. Okay, here we go. You move over there. There we go. And we'll fix these up once everything's attached. Just squashing the bow. There we go. Stripy side, but I don't like that. I don't like the striped side. Okay, so that's how that looks. So let me fix up the tails, and that'll be that for this wreath. Actually, no, I should have fluffed it. Need to add the hanging zip tie, which I never got out. I'll use this bigger one. And then again, I squashed my bow. So that'll be your hanger. Clean this up a bit. Put that back in there, like that, and I'll fix up the tails. And I think we are done. Isn't that pretty? There we go.